clearing your energy as we embark on a beautiful Saturday. Allow the sounds to surround you. Creating space in your energy as you contract into the many facets of your being. Just creating space. This moment, this present pause, feeling the healing. Checking in with your breath once again, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Feeling the barriers and boundaries of your physical being, expanding to the area just around your body now. Feeling the interconnectedness of this co-created space. And as you begin to expand, feel the connection of those around you, of everybody on this sacred land. Feel your heart light expanding beyond to the cities nearby. All the way out to your friends and family, your loved ones. Feel your energy expanding through the whole state of Texas, creating an interconnected heartbeat as we sync up with the deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel your heart expanding all the way across the globe, synchronizing into this frequency, to this energy. Just the moment of this present pause before we find movement, before we find interconnectedness. Becoming more and more present, releasing the stimulus of this weekend, coming back to yourself and your center over and over again. sensations of expansion, of resonance, of co-creation, breathing into your being. And we're going to start to emerge into our bodies. We're going to create a more active state in the next part of this journey together. Inviting you to just surrender to your senses and come back moment by moment, breath by breath. We're going to create some new connections in the here and now. So I'm going to invite you to find some little bits of movement. I'm going to invite you to slowly come into a standing state. I know some of you are very comfy right now. That means the meditation is working. Today's session is about energy. The energy we create and share. The energy needed to protect ourselves and each other. I'm going to invite you to form a circle up here in the front, and I'm going to join you all down there. So everybody just get in a circle, please. Qigong, meditation. Yes, yes. Okay, I'm going to invite you all to widen the circle just a little bit more. And we are going to cultivate some qi. Does anybody here know what qi is? What is qi? Inhaling and then breathing. Bringing that energy down into the body. So we'll gather that earth energy all the way up to the sky. And exhale. Bring it down into what's called the dantian. It's an area just below the belly button. Biggest breath of the day. Inhaling. And exhaling. Qigong shaking, okay? Same concept, feet about hip width apart. I'll invite y'all to widen the circle a little bit so we can add our new friends in. Welcome. And now we're just gonna shake. All we're gonna do is just shake. Just let it go. Anything you've been holding on to, anything stuck in your body, the issues in the tissues, all the chunky, yucky, gunky stuff in the fascia, just shake. It's really fun to do with kids because kids really like to go after it. They go and they'll just shake their whole bodies. They don't care. They don't have all those conditioned ideas that we as adults have. You can move however you feel right. Keep shaking. We're almost there. Feel your feet on the earth. Feel your head towards the sky. This conduit of divinity between earth and divine. And in just a few more moments here, we're gonna stop. And if you have never felt your chi before, this is a good opportunity to become familiar with your life force in 3, 2, 1. Everybody stop. What do you feel? Chi. What does it feel like? You could be all the way closed off. You could be partially closed off, okay? So I'm gonna invite everybody to bubble up in this one, okay? Because bubbles are kind of like an semi-permeable membrane, right? You can decide who comes in and who does not, okay? So I'm gonna invite you to just visualize a bubble forming around you. It could be a bubble of any color, anything you want. I usually go for a golden or a purple light. And just feel this energy of protection around your body, around your being. Know that you have control over whose energy comes into your force field and how you interact with it. And as you feel this bubble providing, protecting, and supporting you, know that you are safe in this space and time. I'm going to invite everybody to take a couple steps inwards so that we can actually reach hands. And everybody put 2 thumbs up. Great. 2 thumbs up. Everybody go to the left. Everybody left, hands out. And connect. Okay? Cool. Cool. All right. We've made our first contact. All right. Okay. Good. All right. Everyone just settle into what this feels like. Maybe you're connected to somebody you know. Maybe it's somebody you don't know. Maybe it's the oneness of all of us. And we are going to work on exchanging energy. The one undeniable truth in the universe is that everything is made of energy. These physical forms and beings, we are not actually made of solid structure. We are atoms and particles and molecules and protons and neutrons and electrons and a bunch of other weird stuff happening in our bodies. But somehow, we're all here. We've all taken on this physical shape that we agree is human, or something like that. And sometimes the forces of our energy is seen, and a lot of times it is unseen. So we're going to work with sending energy. We're going to start in a big group. Now I'm going to start and I'm going to send it to the left. So it is on each of you to connect the energy all the way around. Okay, so let's have everybody take a deep breath in and let it go. Now I'm going to take a deep breath in, and I'm going to send this energy around to the left. Everybody just focus on that energy going through our left hands, all the way around. One way to do this is with a squeeze, so I'm going to start a gentle kinetic energy chain. We're going to send it all the way through. This is like a game of telephone, but with energy. Feel free to send it all the way through. Keep breathing. Keep breathing, focusing. I haven't felt it come all the way back around yet. I mean, I felt it, but I didn't feel the squeeze come back around. We got a kink in the chain somewhere? Okay. Good. Slow energy is good. Oh, there it is. So this is the interconnectedness of the universe. And let's keep sending that energy around in this very nourishing way. And now we're gonna gently release each other's hands, but you know that area where you can kind of still feel each other? We're gonna release to where we're just a couple millimeters apart. So you can still feel that warmth emanating from each person's hand. You feel the connectedness of this circle. Co-creation, the spaciousness. And now I'm going to invite everybody to turn to the left, and we're going to gather some chi, okay? One of the techniques for gathering chi is literally just rubbing your hands together. It's so simple. All you have to do is rub your hands together, and you will feel that energy, you'll feel that friction, that warmth. That is your steam on rice, your chi. And And then after we've gathered enough energy, we are going to gently send it into our partner's back. We are going to send it in through their backs, taking a deep breath. And maybe we move this whole thing in a little bit. There we go. And send that energy into the person's back. Start by just hovering a couple inches away to begin. This is an opportunity to both give and receive. How often in life do we get to actually give and receive at the same time? Feel this energy going all the way through this circle. And when you're ready, you can gently come closer and closer until you are in contact with this person's back. And this is an opportunity to just notice. What does it feel like to be in your body? To be giving and receiving this energy? And release your hands. I like to dispel energy back to the earth, so I like to give a little shake back to Pachamama. Turning the other direction and doing the same. Gathering chi, gathering your vital life force, your energy, your love. Gathering the beauty of this moment. And sending it gently to the person in front of you. Stay connected to this space and time. Can you feel the chi emanating from the person's hands behind you and through to those in front of you? And only when you're ready, allowing your hands to gently come into contact. Dispel that energy back to the earth. And it's always nice to do a little breath out. One of the most important lessons I learned in stepping into the healing space is to be a conduit and not a vessel. As a vessel, you hold that crap in. Be a conduit. So thinking of yourselves as conduits. Now what's going to happen is we're going to get into groups of 3. So everybody pair up in a group of 3. 3, 3, 3. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Introduce yourselves if you don't already know each other. Okay, beautiful. Same concept. Thumbs up, hands to the left. Everybody hold hands. Beautiful. This is to activate both the giving and receiving hands, right? In general, the right hand is the giving and the left hand is the receiving. And just feel the collective frequency. We were in larger groups, which can be a little bit more challenging sometimes to feel, but what is it like in this triad? Think about the action potential of your energy together here and now, and breathe deep breaths in through the nose. Begin to send the energy around in a clockwise motion. To doesn't matter where it starts, just where it goes. Sending the energy around and around as you gather, as you release, as you remember and reset. And allow that energy to slow to a stop. Send it the other direction. Send that energy clockwise. What does it feel like when we reverse polarity? Maybe your body wants to move. Maybe your whole circle wants to move. This is the thing about energy, is you get to follow it. And now when you're ready, allow your hands to come just a couple millimeters away from each other, still feeling that energy, still feeling that warmth. Beautiful. All right, and dispel everything back to the earth. Thank you, Pachamama. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're gonna do a couple more exercises like this. Everybody feeling good? Anybody need support? Nope, everybody's good? Okay, let's rub our hands together again. And this time we're going to meet each other very much like the goddess and God circle as well, okay? For the gods out there. This time you're gonna just place your hands a couple millimeters away from each other, but towards your group. Yep, beautiful. Feel that energy. Really put intention into the epicenters of your hands. Those places where you see like monks in kung fu movies like throwing flames out of their hands, those are acupuncture points called Lao Gong. There are actual points on your hands. Feel that energy. And slowly and gently, feeling the charge, allow your hands to get closer and closer until fingertips touch, until palms are touching. And then start to work with pressure. The collective energy of pressure. Start gently. Don't throw your partner over. And begin to send and receive energy through your hands. Maybe it's a wave. Maybe there's an ebb and flow, but feel the energy going through each person, each fingertip, each vessel. Maybe some unique movements start to form. We just follow each other in this energetic space. Maybe a gentle dance or movements up and down begin. Just allow the energy to move to you and through you. And maybe the pressure gets a little bit stronger right now, and maybe the resistance meets it. Just explore what it's like to exchange, to have intention, to have interaction. And maybe you try to synchronize your breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling. 2 more of those, the breath of life, inhaling. One more nice deep breath, inhaling. And then slowly allow your hands to settle by your sides. Just sitting in the collective frequency of your trio. Feeling the warmth that you've created. Feeling the connection. And while you're in your trio, pick somebody to go first. Maybe let's have the tallest person go first. Okay, tallest person, you will be in the middle. Shorties on both sides. Okay, beautiful. And you can either stand in front and back of the person or on the sides, your call. We are going to practice receiving from more than one person. So for those of you who are on the sides, it might be a little more interesting. I would probably recommend doing front and back. Honestly, I think that's going to be the easiest. Beautiful. Now for the shorties, rub your hands together, gather that life force, gather that energy. Please ask your partner if there's anywhere sensitive they do not want to be touched. Obviously, be considerate. Don't do any naughty bits. Lewis, that's for you. No naughty bits, Lewis. Consent is king, okay? Rub your hands together, and then for the person receiving, your goal is to just receive. And for the givers, use your intuition. Y'all know how to heal. Rub your hands together and then start sharing with the receiver. The cool thing about Reiki energy is that we all have it within us. You ever hit your elbow? The first thing you do, that's you giving yourself Reiki. That's you helping yourself heal. So for the receivers, just receive. Your only goal right now is to just allow, to surrender. And for the givers, you can either hover in that space an inch or two away, or if you feel comfortable and your receiver is comfortable, you can come into contact. Do not forget to breathe. Feel your feet planted firmly on the earth. The earth anchoring you into this space and time. And just continue to give and receive. If you need to dispel energy, send it back to the earth. If you need to gather energy, just rub your hands together. You are the vital life force. Couple more moments like this. Begin to close out this section of your experience. Last couple seconds to finish anything that's top of mind or top of heart. And now I'd like to take 1 minute for each person who is receiving to let your collaborators know, what was that like for you? Tell your group what it was like to receive their energy, their healing, their love. You have 1 minute. Okay, finish up those thoughts, please. And now the second tallest person in the group, you will receive. Place yourself in the middle of your group. And for the givers, please prepare yourselves any way you need to. Rub your hands together, anchor into the earth. feel yourself becoming very intentional. They say where thoughts go, energy flows. Be very intentional about this energy. Make sure your partner doesn't have anywhere that they are sensitive. Please be mindful. And when you're ready, you can begin the exchange. Maybe your hands hover. Maybe they're placed gently on an area. Maybe the receiver has said, hey, I have pain here. That is a good place to put your hands. Don't forget to breathe. Nice deep breath. What does it feel like to be on the receiving end of 4 different energetic outlets? If you were the person who received last time, what is it like to switch gears? Do you find resistance to one or the other? How does that spill over into your life? Are there ways in which you resist receiving? Are you someone who gives and gives and gives, but never allows yourself to take? If you are the receiver, how easy is it for you to trust in this moment? Don't forget to breathe. Feel your feet planted firmly on the earth. And if you need to dispel or gather energy, please remember to do so. Follow your intuition. You know exactly what to do. There are sounds or shakes. They are all welcome here. Getting ready to slowly close this part of the session. Bringing this exchange to completion. Thanking your collaborators on this experience. And 1 minute for the receiver to share. What was that like for you? What came up in that moment? Okay, and finish those thoughts. Make sure that you take a moment to ground yourself. Release anything that's not yours. Gather your energy. Feel your feet. Rubbing your hands together. And rubbing your hands together and preparing now for the next layer. Gather your energy and begin the exchange. For the receivers, all you need to do right now is just relax. Allow yourself to receive and relax. Nice, deep breath. Feel the blessing of your brothers and your sisters. Feel the expansiveness of what we're creating in the here and now. And breathe. Everybody to close these circles either with a hug, or you can thumbs up, hands to the left, and take a couple deep breaths together. Whatever feels right. And then when you're ready, we'll form our closing circle. We will close out this container that we created together. What an honor to witness all of you in your power and your energy. I think y'all probably have some healing vibes that you're unlocking in all of this. Surprise, you're all Reiki masters. You already had it in your body. All right, and I'll invite everyone to just make a circle one more time. We're gonna close this out. Oh, Mimi, yes. Bring it in, all the good, all the blessings. God, that stuff is so good. If you have not checked out Mimi's tent, Vanna, please do. Yes. Tent Vanna, that one, the Tent Vanna. And everybody, thumbs up to the left, hold hands, give and receive. Y'all ever done a yum? Y'all ever yummed? Okay. So Om is awesome, right? Om is the transcendental sound of the universe. It's Om. And what it does is it actually vibrates the cells of your body and the carotid arteries to release stagnant atherosclerosis and energies. So frequency is healing, but instead of Om, we are going to do a yum. Yum is a much more feminine version of this expression. It's like the yumminess of life, the yumminess of creation. So instead of oming, we're gonna yum, and we will do 3 of those. So the first one is just a breath to prepare. Let's ground back down. We all just shared some really incredible experiences, and let's take a deep breath. And let it go. And deep breath for yum. Doggies, you know you're doing it right when the dogs come over. Another big breath in. Last one, big breath in. Feel the energy. For being part of Kinetic Energy today. I invite you to use these practices, the zip up, the half zip, the bubble, the releasing, the exchanging. These are techniques that are all part of your inherent wisdom and knowledge. So listen to your bodies, to each other. We have a beautiful rest of the day waiting for you. Use that energy throughout the afternoon, and be careful what you do with your energy, right? Like, it can be messy. So, you know, sometimes we gotta like keep our energy zipped up for a reason. Thank you all so much for coming. We're gonna draw this energy down and up and shake it off. So much. Thank you. And thank you to the angels who all helped make this happen, and to our awesome AV crowd back there. They're holding it down. Thank you all so much. There is another sound healing, I think, immediately after this, and then music and Aslan, if anyone continue, and we're gonna have access points. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna show you where the access points are. There's one here, and there's one on the back, okay? So in a moment, we're gonna start twisting. Y'all keep going. Y'all keep going. Get those contact points in the upper lung and the lower kidneys, releasing grief and fear, supporting these organs. Maybe you even visualize a white light, a blue light going into these organs. A little twist at the hips. Don't forget to breathe. Oh yeah, that part, the breathing part. Breathe. Good, and allowing the arms to gently slow. Feeling that momentum. All right, I'm probably gonna age myself a little bit here, but y'all remember in gym class where we had to do these things? Yeah, okay, those come from Qigong, okay? So just so y'all know, these little tiny movements, little tiny beats of the wing, tiny micro movements, helping the muscles, flossing the fascia, and they get a little bigger, like you're trying to take off, you're trying to fly, getting a little bigger. Make sure you don't hit your neighbors. All the way around, getting those shoulder joints just warmed. Good. And then backwards, little tiny beats backwards, just beating those little wings, taking off, trying to fly, larger and larger and larger circles, getting this momentum all the way through the shoulder joints. If you have a rotator cuff injury, please be cautious. Feeling that energy. So the next one's going to be really fun to teach with a microphone in front of me, but it's for our legs, so I'm going to do what I can. We are going to start with our ankles. So literally, you're just going to get little tiny circles in the ankles. Just pick a direction and go with it, and then get the knees going. Keep that knee going, and then get the hip going. And you can do these in 3, 6, or 9. It really doesn't matter. Whatever feels right for you. And then the other direction. So get those ankles going. Get those knees going. Sorry, microphone. Get the hip going. Mobilizing those joints. This is how that 72-year-old was more mobile than us 20-year-olds at the time. He did this every day, 2 hours. Other foot. Circling one direction, just getting the foot going first, then the knees, then the hips. Beautiful. And then the other direction, ankles, knees, and hips. Great for proprioception. Okay, as we age, our balance is the most essential thing. This will help your balance, if you can't already tell. Good, now everybody just shake it off. Awesome, we're gonna do a little bit of Qigong massage, and then we're gonna start working with each other's energy. The next thing is just tapping down your body. It's a great way to dispel energy. Tapping down your body, all the way down the legs, and then all the way up the back of the legs, all the way down the front, and all the way up the back. This really helps to dispel. You ever been with somebody and had like really crappy energy, and then you feel their crappy energy and you're like, ugh. This is a great way to dispel some of that. Another great technique is a brushing technique. Okay, these are really easy ways to just let go of stagnant chi, let go of stagnant energy, clear out what I call the stuck yuckies. I do a lot of that in my clinic. You can make breaths and sounds if you like. Okay, good. Now everybody just shake it off one more time. Who here knows how to protect themselves energetically? Yes? Yes, that's one way to do it. She like lassoed around herself. I love that. How else? How else do y'all protect yourself energetically? Yes, little cloaks, like a little aura. What is this? The golden egg, right? So there's so many different ways. Breath, the zip up, right? What's that? You are me, right? The oneness. Yeah, right? Yeah, right. So no need to protect because we're all united. Now, if you ever do need to protect yourself, because not everybody is as cool as you, because there are some weird people in the world, let's just be honest, okay? I love the zip up technique, right? It is as simple as that. Zip yourself up.